In Ayurveda, when we're talking about longevity, there's two sides to it. One is I want to live longer, and the other side is I want to be healthy. You can want both of those things, but they take different actions. If you want to live longer, you're going to have a lot more discipline. You're going to have to check your vital signs daily. You're going to have to live in a way that is so in balance with nature that nature is balancing you. You have to have your blood test done regularly. You have to do a lot of different things. And you've probably seen different videos of people who are doing this. They go into the lab regularly, they have scans regularly. But still, karma is there, so we don't actually know how long we're going to live. So that isn't a sure thing, let's say. What is a sure thing is longevity and a healthy lifestyle, meaning I'm healthy daily. And at times I won't be healthy, but my body can recover quickly so I can be healthy again. So longevity to somebody like me on the yogic path means being as healthy as possible, but still living joyfully, still eating some things that they're not bad for me, but they may not be the best, every day. But it also means I have discipline, and it means I get up early with sunrise. I don't eat a lot of food, and the food that I do eat is in balance with my nature, meaning my body's thinner. I weigh probably 165, something like that, and I'm 6 foot. I don't have a huge amount of body mass. So I need actually more food, but my appetite is smaller. So I don't eat a lot. Eat maybe once a day, and I have a few snacks here and there. Now, if I do a lot more exercise, then I eat more. I eat a lot more fat at that time because I'm burning fat. So in a thinner body, fat is necessary. We need good fat in it. To a body that's bigger, has fat, we need to burn more of that fat. So we don't need to take as much fat intake. So it really has to do with, and longevity has to do with, your body's necessity. You have to get to know your body really well. You have to get to know your daily routine really well. So when you're getting diminished and depleted in something, you start to really feel it, and then you replenish yourself in that. So, for example, vitamin C doesn't get stored in the body. So you need a certain amount of that daily, or every 2 days, or every 3 days. But if you're an avid hiker and runner, then you're going to need to put it in your body every day. If you sweat a lot, for example, like if I sweat a lot and my body's thinner, then I need to replenish with water, and lubrication means I do need more fat in my body, because remembering the body's already 75% water. We don't always need more water. We need lubrication. And that means good oils in the body for the joints and the muscles. Now, if you have a bigger body, then you might be retaining more water. Then if you sweat a lot, it doesn't matter. You can get rid of that excess water. So health and longevity is really a personal plan. It's really sitting with it and understanding I'm different in the hot weather than the cool weather. So the seasonal changes that you do also matter. So you watch nature and you see how nature changes, but you also know, how does that pertain to me, my body, and also your thinking, because your thinking has a lot to do with how your body is. So if you're somebody who just pushes and pushes and pushes, works a lot, sits a lot in the office or at work or at home, and you stay up late to work and you keep pushing the body, your mind is maybe what we call more of an A-type. You've got more fire in your system. You're going to burn out quicker, but that fire is beautiful too because it keeps you going. So in your case, you're going to have to look out for burnout, right? So you have to adapt your lifestyle to going to bed earlier, and then getting up earlier. So for my life, for example, my body's thinner. I'm slower, I think slower, I talk slower. So I need more rapid things to do in my life. So I play things like pickleball. I go to the gym. I've recently, now I'm in my late 50s, I've changed my lifestyle so it accommodates how my body is and how my body's changing, you know? So as I'm slower, I've picked up a few quicker things. So I definitely get exercise, I get cardio, and I can balance myself that way. So I hope this gives you an idea of how you can balance yourself. And there's so much information out there, so much knowledge out there, so much wisdom out there. It doesn't all pertain to you. You don't need to know it all. What you should be spending time on, which is what we do as yogis, is getting to know ourselves really well. And then how all those advice out there, all those herbs out there, all that diet out there, all the routines out there, how do they pertain to us? How can we use them for what we need in this moment, knowing that in 2 months, 3 months, things will be different and maybe I need to change it up a little bit. Okay, so all this information, knowledge is also on Inspire Living. So inspireliving.co, come and join us. So many videos on practice, daily practice, how to do yoga nidra, all these great practices. And they are a support system for you daily, because when we're talking about balance, we're talking about a daily practice and not something that we do sometimes. All right, namaste. Take good care of yourselves.